Now, there's 4 main ways that you can get more money from your martial arts school. And as a disclaimer, only do these if you want to make more money. If you like having less money, don't do these strategies at all. I'm also going to do these strategies and walk you through them in reverse order. The 2 at the end are by far the best. They're the best ways. They're going to get you the most money in the shortest amount of time. And they are very, very powerful when it comes to collecting more money. Number 1, the first way you can get more money, very simple, increase your prices. That's a very obvious one, but most of you guys are not charging enough. So I'm not going to tell you how much you should charge, but in general, the average prices that I see martial arts schools charging are about £39 a month, £49 a month, and £59 a month for like 3 times a week. And they tend to do tiered memberships, once a week, one price, twice a week, one price, unlimited, another price. The clubs that really kill it tend to charge even more than that, tend to charge like £49 a month, £59 a month, or £79 a month. I've got other clubs that charge like £97 per month. If you're competing with clubs that are charging more than you, and they manage to get just as many members as you or more, they're going to have more money that they can throw at advertising to continue growing their club even more. So if you're charging like £20 a month and you're wondering why you're not making any money, first and foremost, you need to increase your prices. Second strategy where you can make more money is implement a joining fee. This is a great way that you can collect more money without pissing off your current members. And it could literally be when people join us, they pay the monthly. They also pay a £49 joining fee, and then they get some gloves, or they get this, or they get whatever. And as long as you're making like £20, £30 profit, at least, from the joining fee, then that will really add to the amount of money that you're collecting up front. So what I mean by that is, let's say you're taking on 10 new students every single month. Like, at the moment, you're not charging a joining fee. If you could make £30 profit off each one of those students joining, you'd make another £300 every single month when 10 people join. So if you're having 10 people joining every single month at the moment, on average, and you start charging a joining fee and make £30 profit, well, you've just added £300 in extra income that you're going to make every single month. So that's like, what, £3,600 every single year that you're going to be making just by implementing a joining fee. Joining fees are very powerful. A lot of clubs shy away from them. I don't know why. Some of the most successful schools that I know charge like a £99 joining fee up front. They take all that money, throw it into the advertising, and it allows them to get even more students through the door. Now, the next 2 strategies that I'm going to dive into are by far the best. You are going to get a ridiculous return from the next 2 that I cover. Could you just do me a favor? If you know anyone who you think this video would be really useful for, just send it to them, share it with them. My aim is to create content that genuinely helps martial arts school owners grow their clubs. Even if you don't pay me a penny, that's fine. Just subscribe, just like the video, and share it with somebody who you actually know who is struggling a little bit with their club at the moment. Share it with them, send it over to them so they can use this video to grow their club and make a little bit more money. Awesome. The next 2 strategies are ridiculous. I'm going to take my time with them a little bit and explain them in a little bit more detail. So, number 3, sell courses to existing members. Now, I'm going to give the credit of this idea to Alex. Alex is doing this for his club at the moment, and he's collected an additional £3,000 on the run up to Christmas because of this strategy. He owns Black Dog Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Alex is great, very smart when it comes to growing martial arts school, and this is the strategy that he gave us in our client group so other people can use it too. So he currently sells courses to his existing members, and this is a really good idea because at the moment you're probably doing PTs and you might be charging £40 an hour for those PTs or £50 an hour or whatever it is. A lot of PTs like Alex charge £60 per hour for a PT. Now, the problem with that is there's going to be a lot of people in your club who can't afford £60 an hour, but they would love an hour of your time, but they just can't afford the amount that you charge for PTs. So what Alex has done is he's cut the price of his PTs in half, but instead of it being 1-to-1, it's 1 to a few. So what he's doing, just as an example, is he's doing a course only for members, and he's doing a defensive Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu course, and it's called Untappable by Christmas. And what he's going to do is he's going to teach these students who sign up, how they can really improve on their defensive Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's limited to only 10 people, and he charges £300 per person. Now, when people sign up, they're going to get to train with Alex and do this course from now until Christmas, and it's going to be a 10-week course. They're going to do 1 hour every single week, and any questions, any help that they want, any one-to-one help that they want from Alex, they're going to be able to get, but it's going to be more of a group setting. This means that instead of charging £60 an hour, they're only paying £30 an hour, and he's going to have 10 people in the class. So each of those people are going to pay £300. They're going to get 10 weeks of attention from Alex, and Alex is going to collect £3,000 for 10 hours of his time. So it means that they're going to pay him less per hour, but he's going to have 10 people paying it, which means he's going to collect, on average, about £300 per hour of his time. So this is a ridiculous way that you can do less PTs, but charge more and, well, make more from those PTs. And the people who are doing the PTs are actually going to pay less per hour, which means it's a win-win on both sides. So Alex is going to be collecting £3,000, as I said, literally by doing this course. And the people who are doing the course are going to pay less than they would have for PTs as well. So it's a win-win for everybody. They're going to get better at their defensive BJJ. He's going to be able to do less hours and make more money. Honestly, this is a ridiculous strategy that if you feel like you're doing too many PTs at the moment, it's one you need to steal, and it's one that you need to give a go. If you do Thai boxing, kickboxing, MMA, whatever it is that you do, come up with a course that you could do specifically for your students. Charge half of what you would normally charge for a PT. Fill it, get 10 people in there, and you're going to make more money than you normally would. Awesome. And the fourth strategy, this is one of my favorite ways to collect more money today. Start offering higher tier memberships for the people who are already members. So instead of, obviously, you charge people monthly at the moment, why not approach all of your current students, drop them all an email, drop them all a text message, drop them all a WhatsApp, however it is that you communicate with them, and let them know that you're giving away you're selling 2 1-year memberships, 1 5-year membership, and a lifetime membership, and just let them know the price and just see if anybody comes. Because what a lot of clubs do is when it comes to like Black Friday and stuff, they start trying to sell some uniform cheap and things like that. You're not going to make much money from those because you've got expenses on those. But why not just sell like 2 1-year memberships? If you charge £50 a month at the moment, instead of it being £600 for a year, why not say anybody who signs up today, anybody who claims one of these 2 1-year memberships, I'll give it you for £475 each. That's all you're going to pay. You're going to pay £475 and you can train with us for the year, which means you're going to save £125. And if you just have 2 people take you up on that, you've just collected £1,000. 5-year membership, work it out, think of a number that you're happy with, call it £3,000, throw it into the group, let everyone know about it. If no one goes for it, you haven't lost anything. But someone will go for it if you push it enough. A few people might go for it if you push it enough. I know people who sell about 10 of these every year. They sell 3 to 5 of these every year, and they sell 1 or 2 lifetime memberships every single year. And they're collecting £20,000 to £30,000 extra every single year just by offering this. And it's ridiculously powerful. And if no one takes you up on it, you haven't lost anything. So those are my 4 strategies that I'd be using as a martial arts school if I wanted to increase the amount of money that I'm actually collecting. These 2 strategies, they're not as short-term strong. They are going to help. You are going to collect more money. But these 2 are ridiculously powerful. And I really think that you should go away today. And if you're feeling really lazy, implement this one. If you feel like you want to put in a little bit more work and do something extra for your members as well, go ahead and implement this one. It's very, very powerful. Alex is using it and absolutely smashing it. And I wanted to share it here so you could use it too. That's everything for this video. As I said, if you found this video even slightly helpful, please share it with another martial arts school learner who you feel like is struggling a little at the moment. Maybe it's someone who at the moment feels like they're strapped for cash. They don't have much money. They've got lots of students, but they just feel like they haven't got much money. Send this video to them. It would really help them out. It's great ways that they can just collect more cash from their existing students. That's everything for this video. Have an absolutely amazing day. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. I do read every single comment. Drop me a like, subscribe to the channel. That's everything for this video. Have an amazing day. Peace.